Welcome back to another episode of House of Aquarius podcast. It's your boy Make a Wish here. You know, your favorite Aquarius. About to address something here. Now, as always after my videos, I would appreciate comments and suggestions and any complaints you may have of anything being said in the videos, especially my love talks or anything else I do. But so in this regards here, I'm actually replying back to one of my comments. I was going to start writing it out, and I started writing it out, and then I started going and said, man, that's going to be a TLDR, you know? So let me just make a quick video about this, and hopefully I address a few things here that I'm not targeting you, but I do thank you for the inspiration to do this video. My person in the comments, I don't want to put you out there like that if it seems in any way that I'm trying to be confrontational, you know? But first of all, let me say this, because this is a very big thing. I got this funny one here on YouTube and on my TikTok recently. So I'm trying to make sure I try to address this part here very clear. Anytime that I'm talking about any kind of comparisons, compatibilities, or just analysis of any zodiacal talking on here that I do, it's strictly based on sun sign astrology only, which is the most generalized one for the public to get into, and hopefully they can dive further into it after they get into the aspect, you know, because astrology is more than just a sun sign. However, most people only know about the sun sign, so it opens the front door for them to walk in, you know. So like I said, when I talk about these things, only talking sun sign astrology here. With that being said, let me start addressing the comment. Nothing bad. There's nothing really bad, but it's something that actually needs to be said. So first thing, my good friend, guy or girl, have no clue, but I do not underestimate the power of Pisces, because actually, if you follow my content, you will know I'm actually a Pisces ascendant. So actually, very in tune with a lot of your antics, guys, at work, because I go through them personally. And actually, unfortunately, it's one of the parts of me that I hate the most. And it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing for me, you know. But my dad's a Pisces, my son's a Pisces, two of my best friends are Pisces, and then my boss and my manager are Pisces. I have a few more in my life too, constantly in my life, but I do have a lot of Pisces. I love Pisces, okay? Good friends. So I don't underestimate how you guys work, but for the most part, everything you said in that comment, though, is absolutely true. Absolutely true. I cannot, or at least consistent with all the people that I've been testing this out with. Those people I just mentioned, and then some more after that. And so go you, I love that. The next part, though, is the one that actually is the big thing for why I need to make this video. A lot of people do happen to see and view not just Pisces, but Pisces and Cancers as like the crybabies of the zodiac. That's kind of like the running joke thing, per se, of being a Pisces, being a Cancer, the crybabies of the zodiac. That one, I don't agree with whatsoever. Not one bit. And then when it comes to the word sensitive, I personally do not view that word as weakness whatsoever. Every definitive, defining label and word is only as good as bad as we perceive it to be for ourselves. And the word sensitive by itself actually has a whole bunch of definitions. I think like 6 or 9. Go check out Webster. Or, what's the other big one? Webster. And you'll see for yourself, but I don't view sensitive as a weakness. How I continually use it, especially in my ratings for the zodiacal stuff, for astrological stuff. Sensitive is a word best to describe how receptive someone is for something. In regards to compatibility, and let's say in this regards to Sagittarius, I was talking about in that situation, it was about sensitive or taking offense, and it being a trigger to a heightened emotional state, which would be more anger. Anger is the biggest thing that has come out from the whole Pisces brooding turned into anger, and then at a wrong time, it's going to be a blow up of emotions at some point in time, whenever the Pisces rages let off. Or it could just smolder and go away somewhere else, hopefully never to be dealt with again. But like I said, in the situation there would be the Sagittarius says something, and then like it or not, however it affects the Piscean, they would take the information in and it bother them and build up, and it blows up back onto Sagittarius later on. But what's going to happen is that's going to make for a much harder relationship in the long term. So because of that, because if you have one person setting a bomb, the bomb slowly going off, and then that bomb blowing up on another person, it's going to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then, especially if the Piscean does not let go after the blow up, which is something that Sagittarian is actually more likely to do. At some point in time, to let it go and not just bask on it anymore, then it's going to keep building back up further and making more animosity and tension in the relationship. And that's what it is. So when I say sensitive, I do not in any way, shape, or form view that as a weakness. It's an emotional state that a lot of others astrological signs happen to have. And then anger comes from that more often than not. Not sadness or depression or go crying somewhere, anger. And that makes for a very, 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 very tough relationship. We always constantly dealing with anger all the time. So like I said, do not in any way, shape, or form think that I was personally attacking you in this particular situation. But like I said, it's actually a very common theme. So I'm glad that came up, so I'm able to address this properly for other people who may happen to pop up on the podcast and check out the episodes and hear some things. Or if not, I can just refer back to this, because that's what it really comes down to. Because sensitivity-wise, the ones that actually mostly are sensitive in a anger way in the zodiac: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. For the most anger driven part right there. And then after that, Capricorn maybe too. Or might fall in that category, because after that, it goes, the rest of this is randomly anger. The air signs, for the most part, do not. I mean, they may or may be sensitive, but they may not react to anger because of the whole emotional disconnected thing. You know what I'm saying? Emotional attachment thing. So, like I said, this is all just talking astrologically speaking here. People in their own different situations and circumstances do different things all the time. And that is never a proper gauge for that. Like I said, influences, other placements in the charts, other such things, blah, 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 blah. But yeah. So this was actually supposed to be like a 5-minute long video. Now it's 10 just about. And also that explanation, like I said, would have been not longer than what I wanted to type out. And I don't know if you would have read it. So I want you to see, hopefully you come back and see this at some point in time, and enjoy. So hopefully, yeah, if we get any more comments or questions or anything like that else, which I can address on here in a video format, that'd be spectacular. I appreciate that. Because I don't ever mean to be offensive in any way, shape, or form to anyone. Because I'm just trying to recite the information that I have been blessed to receive in my head. And that's why I try my best not to do opinions. Opinions get you into trouble. Yes, they do. So, that being said, hope you guys like this. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and all the good jazz. And look forward to the next love talk and anything else that is coming up here in the near future from the podcast. As always, my friends, be classy. Stay classy. Be you. Make a wish.